Hi everybody, it's Trisha the Knitting Lady, and this will be my final video of the year. Happy New Year, everybody. I'm going to go away for New Year's Eve. I'm going to go up to Amelia Island, and there's a certain dinner. It's like in Paris or something. I saw it. It's over there in one of the things they have downtown, one of the stores they have downtown. I said, well, that's good. I didn't want to stay here for New Year's Eve. I know I just got back from New York City where I froze. But I'm sure there's a lot of people over the country that are freezing. It's not that warm here. It gets cold in the morning, gets a little warmer during the day. But I was walking around in 11-degree weather. And then my son says it's good today, but he had a trip scheduled for Amtrak train that was traveling from Chicago to Seattle. You stay on the train, it's 2 days, and you can get a room, what they call a roomette or something, with a shower and everything. He was all excited. It was going to go through, of course, different states, but it got canceled. So he flew out to Chicago anyway, thinking he could go do something else. But with the Southwest disaster, he couldn't get planes anywhere. Well, he finally got a plane back to Philadelphia, and then he took the train back to New York City. But it's a mess. Even my flights were delayed going to New York. They were packed. They were delayed coming back from New York, and they were packed. So I'm still recovering, walking over the city and, dealing with the weather. Monday, I don't have to work at all, so I am going to put all my Christmas stuff away. I wanted to show this little ornament that I had made years ago. I didn't make any to sell. It's a little bag, and you roll up little balls of yarn, and these are little knitting needles that you make out of toothpicks. Put a little bead on the end. I'm sure you've seen these patterns all over the place. They're cute. But I didn't make any when I did my craft show, because the ornaments I did make, they didn't go. So it's just as well. My soap scrubbies went. That's what really sold. So, what have I been doing? Well, I was away really for 5 days. I didn't do any knitting or crocheting because I just took a small bag that could fit under the seat. And there was no room, really. I finished my corner to corner. This is for hashtag Rock AU 2022 that Judy from Witch Piece Craft sponsored. I made other things, but these are all the different colors. So what I'm going to do is crochet dual edging. I didn't do that yet. And I think I'll do the edging in red because I have plenty of red. But I have all kinds of colors in here. All kinds of colors. I think it turned out pretty well. Let me drape myself. Ta-da! I could have used this. But my son's apartment is very warm. Boy, they hike the heat up. You have to keep the window open. Isn't that insane? And he's on the second floor. I can imagine the kind of heat they get on the fourth floor. So what else do I have to tell you? The videos that will follow, things I visited. I didn't take too many. Starts out with the Moynihan, I can't even say, Moynihan Station, New York, where Amtrak runs out of. Then there's Penn Station, where other trains run out of. Right after that is, I think it's the Windows at Macy's. Different things. Rockefeller Center, the tree is in there. Radio City Music Hall. Then just a couple surprises after that, but not much. My favorite tree from Metropolitan Museum of Art is in there. We walked around, it was packed. I couldn't believe how crowded it was. I mean, we were in Bryant Park, which is where the public library is, behind the public library on 42nd and 5th. And they have little kiosks there every Christmas. And usually I like to walk around and look at different kiosks. It was so crowded. You couldn't even move. I think after a couple years of having to stay indoors or whatever, people just went crazy everywhere we went. It was packed. Oh, I showed some of Macy's, and that was packed until you went to the upper floors. I went into Bloomingdale's too. I didn't take any photos of that. To tell you the truth, I was a little disappointed in Bloomingdale's. Their windows weren't that great. I didn't get over to Saks Fifth Avenue, but Bloomingdale's used to be a very uppity store. Not anymore, I don't think. You know. In fact, you didn't go in Bloomingdale's unless you were dressed a certain way. That's the way it was years ago. Not anymore. So we stopped in Bloomingdale's. We, after the museum, we went for some place to eat close by. An Irish pub. My brother loves Irish pubs, but it's, you know, you can't argue with the Irish pub. You can have your Guinness and have something simple to eat. I was having stomach issues the whole time, unfortunately. I'm not used to eating. When we went out to dinner, we went to a very uppity, I shouldn't use the word uppity, steakhouse that we've been to before, and my stomach did not tolerate. I think it was, I had apple strudel and I had real whipped cream, and my stomach's not used to that anymore. I know, don't get any older. All these crazy things happen. So I have a birthday in a week, and my son's supposed to fly down, so hopefully the planes don't mess up again. I don't know. I told him if he can't make it, don't worry about it, because he's had such an effort getting back from Chicago today. He had to take a train to another, no, he took a plane to another city and then the train. Yeah, to Philadelphia and then the train to New York. And I probably said that already, right? So that's about it. I hope everybody has a good New Year's, and the little short clips will follow. Thank you. Take care. Bye now. Okay, we're inside Macy's. Okay, we're outside. Let's go look at the windows. Floating off the floors. How about a little appreciation? Suddenly the world fly away. He knows you're moving by. This is for all my crafty friends. Look at that. All you Lego fans. Hey, all you Barbie fans. Another view. So busy. What I remember at the old Macy's, the wooden escalators. Okay, Rockefeller Center. Ghostbusters Firehouse. Okay, got to the Metropolitan. Here's my favorite tree. is the front of it.